your screen. There we go. Okay. Are you all right, Teresa? Everything okay? Oh, yeah, I think so. Perfect. All right. Move that way. Okay, let's get going then. So we'll start, as always, with our marches. I'm just, you carry on. No? There. There we go, a little bit brighter. So start with our marches. Lovely. Nice and relaxed. And remember to just keep those arms nice and fluid. So don't put too much effort into the arms. They should just move naturally as you're marching. So we're not putting any effort into that. We're just focusing on our legs and getting our heart rate a little bit higher than a resting rate. So again, take it as easy as you like. We're going to keep going with the legs if you can, and we're going to add in our shoulders. We're going to roll the shoulders backwards, trying to keep the march going at the same time. If it is too confusing and it's too much for you this Thursday afternoon, take out the legs and just focus on rolling those shoulders. Okay, so you don't have to do the two things together. Last one, going backwards, change the circle for me, take the shoulders forwards. Again, nice big circles if you can. Remember, you can shrug the arms up and down as well, and that's going to still work for those shoulders. It's still going to wake up the joint, right? So you do whatever you need to do today. Last one. Now we are going to stop the legs and we're going to circle the arms back for me. So nice big circles, trying to keep the arms straight as possible if you can. Don't worry if you can't, but just trying to really build up that technique in the arms. Lovely. And we're going to do one more going backwards and we're going to change, take the arms forwards this time. So really reaching towards our screen, making sure you breathe in, don't hold that breath. Lovely. And we're going to go into those twists. So keep the legs where they are, hands up shoulder height for me, palms facing down. Now try and keep the arms at shoulder height. If you need to lower them to make it easier, you can do. And you're going to twist around, looking up, you come back to centre and you're going to go the other way. So fluid through centre, going the other way, keeping it nice and smooth. Try to keep the hips facing forwards if you can. So what I mean by that is the hips aren't moving like this. The hips are staying facing the computer screen. Lovely. Very nice. Making sure it's nice and smooth. Protect that back. We're going to do one more on each side. Back to centre once you're finished. And we're going to be doing some leg curls. So take the legs a little bit wider and you're just going to kick the leg behind you. So the aim, if you're going to turn to the side, you're trying to kick up to that glute. If it's just a little bit off the floor, you're just doing it nice and easy, you're still working, all right? So don't worry if it's not getting up too high. Practice, you'll get better. If you are sitting on a chair, I don't think any of you are, but if you do sit on a chair, either try and get a chair that you can kick underneath. If not, you can kick forward. So it still works the same way. Nice. This is just a warm-up exercise. We're just going to keep it nice and simple. I'm not adding any arms, I'm not adding anything else. It's just a warm-up movement. Work those lovely quads. And then we're going to go into our alternate toe touches. So, last leg curl, keep the legs wide. You can go wider to make it harder. Opposite hand, you're going to go down to the opposite toe, and then we're going to switch. So we're not pausing, we're switching between the toes, no pause, nice and easy. You can go as fast as you like, and of course you don't have to go down to that toe. You can either aim for the shin or you can aim for the knee, okay? So you don't have to go all the way to the floor if you don't feel comfortable doing so. Nice. And then 3, 2, 1. Nice and slowly come up through that spine for me. Head, the last thing. Lovely. And then we're just going to warm up the hips. So you might just want to hold on to the chair because we're going to be going up into one leg. All I want you to do is listen that leg. You're going to circle round the legs, really warming up that hip in the joint. You can keep it nice and small, or you can make it nice and big. So the bigger you make it, the harder it's going to be. Keep that foot nice and low, and you're going to make it easier. Going the other way for me, so you're going to do the opposite direction. Lovely. And change sides. So same thing, hold on to the wall. Up it comes. And round in that lovely hip joint. Nice. Again, higher the knee, the harder it is. Keep it low. It'll make it easier. And then go the other way for me. Lovely. Perfect. Okay. We're going into our lovely arm sequence. So the hard work now begins. We're going to bring those arms up. To make it harder, remember you're flexing the wrists. To make it easier, you're going to keep the hands in line with the arms. At any point it gets too hard, you can lower the arms. Keep it at shoulder height. You're working at your max. So, as always, we're going to start by crossing in front and open. Lovely. Front, open. Nice. Front and open. So, whilst we're here, just a little bit of that technique. So keep those shoulders down. So slide the shoulder blades down the back. Try not to hunch up into the shoulders. Believe it or not, that's going to make it harder. And we're not overextending that back. So if I turn to the side, what I don't want to see is this happening, okay? So make sure that your hands, your fingertips, stay in your peripheral vision, all right? So they're not going too far away from you. Perfect. Now we're going to go down, and then we're going to come back up to shoulder height. So cross and down, and back up. Nice. Cross and up. Lovely. Cross and up. Very good. Cross and up. Last one. Take it above your head. So cross up, and then down. Lovely. Cross up. Keep them at shoulder height as you come down if you can. Very good. We're going to do 2 more. Last one. Then we're going to alternate between. So you're going to go down to shoulder height, come up to shoulder height. Nice. Down to shoulders, up. Lovely. And down, shoulders, and up. Shoulders. Nice. Last time up. And then you're going to go all the way down. And you're going to go all the way up. Miss that middle one. So all the way down, all the way up. Nice. All the way down. And up. One more time. Down. One more time. Up. And lower. Perfect. Roll off those shoulders. Let me just got a pop up on my screen. I just want to clear that. So from here, we're going to go into, lunges, okay? So we're going to do our lunges around the world. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 5 lunges going forwards, right? So stepping forward, you're going to dip that knee and you bring it back, okay? So it's nice and easy. When you dip that knee, it is not banging on the ground, okay? The idea is it hovers just above the floor, but obviously you don't have to get that low. A little dip will work. Then from there, we're going to do 5 of those. We'll then take it forward again and bring it back. We'll then take it to the sides and bring it back. We'll take it to the back and then bring it in. And then we'll repeat the other leg. So we're going to take it around the world. Okay, so grab a chair if you need to for balance. If you don't need a chair, you don't have to have one. Doesn't matter which leg you start, because we're going to do it all on the other side. So the first thing, those 5 forward lunges for me. So step forwards, dip, Nice. Bring that leg back in. I'm just going to go back a little bit so you can see. There we go. Step and dip and bring it back. Lovely. Again, step, dip and in. 2 more. Step and dip and in. Again, step and dip and in. Now around the world. So we're going to go forwards and dip. Take it to the side with that squat. Push the hips back. Lovely. Now step backwards, dip, and bring it in. Lovely. Other leg, 5 forwards first. So we go step, we dip, and in. Nice. Step, and dip, and in. 3 more. Step, and dip, and in. 2 more. Step, and dip, and in. Last time. Step, and dip, and in. Now we go forwards, dip, bring it up. Take it to the side, squat, push the hips back, and in. Take it behind you, squat, and in. Lovely. Shake out those legs. Right, this one, I think we have done this one, but I remember it being slightly new before I had Noah, so I'll just recap what we're going to do. So first of all, start with our 5 normal squats. So nothing's changed there. Then we're going to go into lateral squats. Okay, so by that I mean you go down into a normal squat and you stay down, and then you step the legs in, you step the leg out, you step the leg in, you step the leg out. So you're going to be walking sideways, and it's like a crab basically. And the idea is that you stay at the same height, you bring the leg in and out, in and out. Get as far as you can, and then you do the same thing going the other side. Of course, when you get to your kind of end, you can come up, have a little bit of a break, go back down into the squat to go back, okay? If you want to stay in your squat the whole time, of course you can. It might be a bit hard, but go for it. And we're going to do it 4 times, okay? Just be prepared. So, first of all though, our 5 normal squats to begin with. So on the spot, pushing back in the hips. Are you ready? Push back. Bring it up. Nice. Again, push back. And up. So as you come up, squeeze the glutes. Lovely. 2 more. And up. Last time. Very nice. Okay. Start positions. Lateral squat. Here we go. Down you go. Bring the leg in. And step it out. And in. Lovely. Everyone just looks like crabs across my screen. Once you get to position, you can either have a bit of a break, or we go back down and we go back the other way. Nice. Remember to breathe. It looks quite funny on my screen. And then twice more. Step in and in. Step in and in. Lovely. Step in and in. I'm going to go and carry straight on. I'm going to have a break. But I am cheating and coming up. And once you're finished, shake out those legs. Let's have a super duper quick little drink. And then we're going to come back in with, oh, we've got a nice one to come back in with, so you're fine. I'm going to drink. I'm just going to explain this next one. So, it's similar to our tiptoe sequence. So, for those of you that have done this before, we do our tiptoes going one way, we then turn around and we do our heels. Instead today, what I would like you to do is you're going to come tiptoes, you're going to step forward on tiptoes, then you step down, down. Then you go tiptoe, tiptoe, down, down. So let me just go back and show you again. So you'll go tiptoe, tiptoe, down, down. Tiptoe, tiptoe, down, down. So as you walk, you're going to be going through those different levels. If I come facing you, it looks like tiptoe, tiptoe, down, down, tiptoe, tiptoe, down, down. So that's your little pattern to get in your head. I'm not going to make it harder this round. We might make it harder second time round. So have some space. You don't have to do this forward and back. You can do it in a circle. You can do whatever route you want to do. It's easy for me to do it forwards and back because of the room that I'm in. But if you want to take it into a circle, do whatever. Okay? I'll keep talking the pattern to you, but if you want to go fast or slow, then again, I'll leave it to you. All right? So 4 times. Here we go. So you're going to do tiptoe, tiptoe, down, down. Tiptoe, tiptoe, down, down. Tiptoe, tiptoe, down, down. Tiptoe, tiptoe, down, down. Tiptoe, down, down. Tiptoe, down, down. 2 more times. Tiptoe, tiptoe, down, down. Tiptoe, tiptoe, down, down. Lovely. Tiptoe, tiptoe, down, down. Now try and look up if you can. Down, down. Tiptoe, tiptoe, down, down. Tiptoe, tiptoe, down, down. And come back into the screen. Nice. So again, it's just playing around with the different levels, making that brain work a little bit harder. It seems like an easy exercise, but it's quite tiring after a while, especially if you say tiptoe, tiptoe, down, down. All right, our wall push. So let me just turn the screen slightly so I'm more. So like I've said before, if you're in your kitchen, if you want to use your kitchen worktop, you can. Let me just move. Use this one. Obviously it's lower, that's not a problem. I would step back, keeping my heels down on the floor, and then I still come in and I still push. But my elbows don't point down to the floor because obviously it's harder on the kitchen worktop. They tuck into my side as I then push back up. So that's if you want to use your kitchen sort of worktop, if you want any wall space. For those of us on the wall, remember, hands placed onto the wall. You need your arms in line with shoulders. So we're not sort of having our arms down here, they're not too far up. We are nice and in line to protect our back. The closer you step into the wall, the easier it's going to be. The further you step out, the harder it's going to be. As a start position, your heels must be on the floor. As you go down into your wall push, your heels might come off, and that's fine, all right? Keep the hips and back nice and in line, so try not to let the hips sort of bow in towards the wall. You want to keep a nice straight back. Pull in that tummy, so suck that belly button right into the spine. Really engage that core. The more that you can engage, the easier it will be because you're taking that pressure off your arms. Okay, we're going to do 15, all right? So get yourself set up in 3, 2, 1. Here you go. 1 and 2. Lovely. 3, 4. Very nice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Technique's looking brilliant. 11, 12, 13, 14. Last one for me. 15. Push off the wall. Or roll those shoulders if you need to. Roll the wrists round if you need to. And then we're going to go out. No, I haven't. We're going to go into our floor exercise. Right. So we're going to do our heel touches. Okay, so it's a nice, easy one. Well, you're still working, but it's a nicer core one. So if you are on the chair, sit sort of slightly forward in the chair, so we're not tempted to sit back on the chair. Nice and tall, and your easy version is you're going to keep your feet in towards you. So they're not underneath, they're just placed directly in front of the chair. Your palms are going to be facing out, and you're going to be coming down to touch the outside of the foot. So you're going to try and aim for that outside heel, all right? And you're tilting from side to side. So that's your easy version on the chair. To make it harder, step the legs further out, okay, towards the screen. And then what that will do is you'll have to then come down a little bit more and reach a little bit further towards that outside of the heel. Okay, so that's your chair option. If you're going to be doing it on the floor with me, grab a mat or something that's going to make it comfortable for you. You'll definitely need something. So, together, we're going to be on the floor. I want your feet planted on the floor, which means your knees are pointing up to the ceiling. Excuse me. And then all I want you to do is your easy version, your hands are facing up, all right, so towards the ceiling. You're going to slightly lift off the floor, so the shoulders are going to start to come off the floor. And all you're doing is you're tilting from side to side, reaching outside of the heel. Okay, so that's a nice, easy version. To make it harder, you need to come up a little bit more, try and really get those shoulders off, and then you can reach. Okay, if you really, now I can't demonstrate this because of my abs. If you really want to make it harder, I mean, if you do this, you have to let me know and see how you get on. But if you really want to make it harder, you bring your legs out in front of you, and as you do that, you lift up and you would keep your legs up as you reach towards your heels. It's really hard. I don't expect anybody to do it, but that's the option if you want to do it, all right? Bad if you do. Okay, so get yourself set up, choose which option you're going to try. If you want to start with shoulders a little bit towards the floor, and as we build up, you can bring them up further, that's not a problem. We're going to do 20, okay, so just bear that in mind. So whilst we're sitting up line here, engage that core, suck that belly button in towards your spine, palms facing the ceiling, lift up as far as you want to go, and we begin. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. Come back to centre, lie back down. If you're on the floor, we can have a big stretch. Up and out. Perfect. Get those abs nice and stretched. If you're on the chair, remember, as we always do, legs out in front, arms above the head. And those of you on the floor, nice and slowly come up for me. There is no rush. All time. Let's have another drinks break. And then we're doing it all again. I know I do. Right. That. Put that back up so you can see.
Ooh. Oh.
Everyone all right, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Oh. Okay. We're going to do a second round. So I'm going to make things a little bit harder. We're going to put in those holds as well. So just be prepared that, yes, we're doing the same exercise, but I might put in a hold So you might just want to reserve some energy so that you can keep doing the exercise. Let's begin. We're going to just might help if I don't cut off my head. Just before we start again, we're just gonna march on the spot so that we're kind of waking the body back up, letting it know we're not quite finished. There's more to come. There we go. If you need to roll the shoulders, do. If you need to roll the wrists, do. Roll the head, whatever you need to do to kind of get back in the zone and get ready again. Because we're going to begin, as we did at the beginning, with our arm sequence. So, arms out to the side for me. Flex those wrists if you can. And we're going to cross in front and open. Lovely. So working on that cross and open. So we do this forward. We will then take it down and then we'll take it up and then we'll alternate like we did at the very beginning. Very nice. Last time then, let's take it down and we take it up to shoulder height and down and up. Very good. Down and up. Relax those shoulder blades. Don't let them creep up into a hunch. One more. Let's change above the head and back to shoulder height. Perfect. To shoulder height. Lovely. Really nice. Up above and down. Up and down. Very good. Now let's alternate between. So we're going to go down to shoulder, up to shoulder. Nice. Down to shoulder, up to shoulder and down to shoulder, up and shoulder height. Nice. Very good. We're going to do one more going down. We'll do one more going up. Now we're going to take it all the way down and all the way up. All the way down and all the way up. All the way down, all the way up. Come into shoulder height and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop. Roll off their shoulders. Again, wrists, shoulders, whatever you need to do. And we're going to go into those lunges. I'm going to tilt my screen just so you can see my feet and legs a little bit more. So we're going to make this harder. So we're going to still do our forward lunges first with the 5 going forwards. Then we're going to take it forwards. We're going to do a dip. As we come up, you're going to hold the leg up 3 seconds and then you replace the leg down. We'll do it out to the side. We're going to squat, lift the leg, hold for 3 seconds, replace it in. The same thing, take it back, we dip, hold the leg up 3 seconds and then replace it back. The same thing on the other leg. So that hold is just going to make it a little bit harder, okay? So, the 5 normal lunges first. Are you ready? Step it forwards. We're going to dip and we bring it back. Lovely. And forward. And dip. Bring it back. 3 more. Forward. Dip. And in. Again. Forward. And dip. And in. Last time. Forward. And dip. And in. Now around that whirl. So we're going to go forward. Dip. Lift the leg and hold. 3, 2, 1. And replace. Out to the side. We go down, lift and hold. 3, 2, 1 and in. Take it back. We dip, lift and hold. 3, 2, 1 and replace. Other leg. Here we go. 5 more forward. We go 1 and bring it in. Again. dip, in, and again, dip, and in. 2 more, we go, dip, bring it in, last time, dip, and in. Are you ready for that hold? We go down, and up, 3, 2, 1, and replace. Step out to the side, squat, lift, 3, 2, 1, and replace. Take it back, dip, lift, 3, 2, 1, and in. Nice. Right, move anything out that you need to, because we're going to do those squats. Walking sideways. So just to recap, 5 normal squats, and then just to remind you, we go down into a normal squat, so you push those hips back. So remember, a squat's not a down, we push back in the hips, that's our squat. We then step to the side, bring the legs in, step and in, step and in. You can stay here and continue going on the other side. You can come up, have a break, and go back again, okay? Really, really make sure those hips are pushed back rather than you sink down, okay? And then, yeah, we're going to do a hold as well. It's going to be tough, but we'll do it. Okay, 5 normal squats to begin with. Here you go. Push back. Down we go. And up. There's 1. Down. Remember to squeeze as you come up. 2, 3. Come on, 2 more. Last one. Very nice. Now get into your positions to your sideways. Push back in your hips. And we step together. Step together. Lovely. Step together. And then take it back when you've got to your sort of boundary, I suppose. Try and keep lowering those hips if you can. Very good. It does look quite funny when you walk across 3. Final time for me. Try and get a little bit lower if you can. Push it back in those hips. Very nice. Come back into the centre of the screen. Come up for a little bit of a break. Shake off those legs. And down we go and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Ah, very good. Shake out those legs. Have a little breathe. Very leg heavy today, I apologise. Okay, whilst you're having a drink, I'm going to show you. So this one, remember, we did the tiptoe, down and down. Tiptoe, down, down, okay? You can carry on doing that one, just so you can get used to the pattern. It's something new, let the brain take it in. Or your hard version is quite difficult, so just take it easy. You're going to do tiptoe, heel, heel. All right, it's very different. It's going to take a bit of working out. If I do it forward, you'll see it as well. So you would do tiptoe, heel, tiptoe, heel, tiptoe. Okay, give it a try. You can do it static. So if I was to hold onto a chair, you can do it without moving. So what you could do is you could go tiptoe, heel, tiptoe, heel. So if you just want to try it without the steps, then grab your chair and do it that way. So I'll leave it up to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to give you the pattern this time, in case people are doing either tiptoes and downs or tiptoes and heels. 4 times, off you go in your own version. So it's you which one you choose. as you do it and as your confidence grows, I want you to think about your posture as you're doing this. So, shoulders relaxed, facing down, making sure you're looking up, opening out that chest. Confidence. Lovely. Last time for me. And then make your way back to the screen. And there you're done. There we go. All right. I was going to say something else. Into your wall push. I was going to say heel push. That's a combination of this exercise and the last exercise. So, remember, hands on the wall, in line with those shoulders. We're not too far up, not too far down. The closer we step into the wall, the easier it's going to be. Step it out, it's going to make it harder. Starting position, your heels must be on the floor, but the heels do come up when you go down. Elbows pointing down towards the floor for me. Okay, we're going to do 15, and then we're going to do a 10-second hold, okay? So 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1. Nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, nice, 15, now 10-second hold, go down and hold, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, push off, on those shoulders, roll the wrist if you need to, flex into the wrist, point the wrist, do whatever you need to do with that one. And then it's our last exercise. So, if you're on that chair, same thing as before. So, sitting either with those legs at your normal sitting, or you have them further out, and that's going to make it harder because you need to reach further. We're then going to do our hold as we always do. So your legs are going to come up off the floor. You can either hold underneath your chair, or you can have your arms out in front of you. To make it harder, grab something like a book or a weight, whatever you want, and put it on your ankles, and that can make it harder because you've got an added weight on your legs. So that's your chair option. What with me, Max. We're going to be on the mat. We're going to have our heels, our feet down, knees pointing up to the ceiling. Remember those different stages. So palms are facing the ceiling. We're going to be lifting our shoulders off a little bit, and that's just going to work our abs nice and gently. You can lift them up even more, and that's really going to engage those abs. And like I said, if you really want to go mad, you can extend those legs out, lift them off the floor, and then reach the heels. We're then going to do a hold on the floor as well. So as always, those 3 different levels of the hold are you're going to have your palms facing the ceiling, and you lift it up and you hold it. You can hold it here, and that's your easy version. Medium version is you're going to have your legs out in front, and you're going to have them higher to make it easier. You lower them to make it harder. I still can't demo the hard version, but you put them all together. So you would hold up the shoulders, and you would then extend the legs out, okay? And that's your harder version. So that's your hold options. Before that, we're going to do our heel touches. So get those palms facing the ceiling, arms down by the side, lift up as far as you feel comfortable, and we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. Choose your hold option and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drop. Legs down for me from the floor, arms above your head. Have a nice big stretch. You're on the chair. Release those legs forwards, arms above the head. Stretch out those abs, and then nice and slowly, we're coming up off the floor. Take your time. No rush to get up. And then if you would like another drink, then please have a drink. I'm going to go straight into the cool down, but if you want to just have that moment just to sort of gather yourself, then please do. Chair nearby because we're going to be using it in a minute. As always, we're going to take that leg in front, the back leg nice and straight, the heel stays on the floor. We're leaning forward, the front leg is bent. Making it sitting over the ankle, so the ankle's not wobbling, keep it nice and secure, sucking that belly button to the side, and then interlock fingers, push them away, and if you want to, you can drop the chin to chest, and hold that stretch, enjoy. Lovely, release the hands first, change legs, the same thing. Back leg straight, heel down the floor, front leg bent. We're pushing into that stretch, just feeling that calf. This time, hands behind your back, interlock those hands, squeeze the shoulder blades together. You can tilt the chin up to the ceiling if you wish, but just be mindful of your balance. It tends to make you feel a little bit wobbly as you do that, so be careful. And then release the hands first. Changing legs again. This time the heel, oh, you can't see, let me just screen down. So this time the heel stays down and the toes point up. You're going to push back in those hips. Hands go on the bent leg for me. So try not to put them on the straight leg. Keep that nice and free. And then if you want to increase the stretch, you take that hand down to the toe. Really increase the stretch for you. And then nice and slowly come up and change the legs. So heel down, push back in those hips, hand to the top of the thigh, really push back, and then hand onto the toe. Only if you want to further the stretch, you do not have to. Lovely, and then coming up nice and slowly. We're going to have a seat on our chair. And then all I want you to do from here is you're going to have the legs, actually, you're going to have the legs extended out, and I want you to keep the feet flat on the floor. Okay, so keep your feet on the floor. And all I want you to do is the hands, we're going to go down the legs, and we're going to try and touch those toes. Relax the head down, and really trying to grab those toes. Keep them flat on the floor, no cheating. And then nice and slowly up, making sure the heads are resting. One more time, all right? Going down as far as you feel comfortable. Keep the feet flat on the floor, relax the neck, drop the head, and then nice and slowly come through the spine. Now this time, heels down, toes up. Now you can try and get those toes. As you go down, you're going to try and hook the hands over the toes, relax the head, chin down, perfect. And then again, nice and slow, yeah. Right, pace the last thing. One more time, down you go, reaching those toes, place the hands over them if you can. Enjoy that stretch. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders, and then final time, coming up, making sure the head relaxing to come up to avoid that head rush. I'll turn to fascia now. And then let's go into our arms. We're going to have one arm across the body and we're going to pull the arm into it. So don't let the body come into the arm. You're bringing the arm to you. Lovely. Sit up nice and tall if you can. Oh, we've still got some energy in us. And then let's change. Other arm across. Pull in. Lovely. Very nice. And then we're going to reverse that stretch. So the hand lifts up, places behind you on the back of the shoulder, other hand on the elbow and pull back. So remember, you might only be here and pushing back. You can push back on the arm. As long as you can feel that stretch going down the side, you're working. And then other arm for me. So reach it up, place it behind, hand onto the elbow, pull back. Lovely. Very good. And then relax the arms. Again, roll off the shoulders if you need to. Let's finish with that head. So we're going to look one side for me. We're going to take the head through center and then you're going to look the other way. And again, change, go through center, look the other way. And final time, through center, looking the other way. And then this time you're going to come to center and you're going to tilt that chin up to the ceiling. Remember, at any point that you feel dizzy, you bring the head back to center. And then drop that chin all the way down to the chest. And then repeat that again. So lift that chin, tilt it up towards the ceiling. And then bring the head back down, chin to chest. And we're going to have those head circles. So it doesn't matter which way you start. We're going to roll the head all the way around. If you can, if not, do little semicircles. We're going to go in one direction twice. Once you've done it twice that way, you're going to change and you're going to take the head the other way. Again, nice and slow. Taking it easy, we're just stretching out that neck. And then once you've done it twice that way, bring the head back to center. Perfect. And let's just stop